Hey guys, so I wanted to share this video from a perspective of how you can evolve from being addicted to anything: drugs, alcohol, negative thoughts, emotions, because you don't want to let them define you anymore. That's not, that is a negative energy loop that is going to continue to run your life as long as you let those thoughts, emotions, and actions be you. So you hear a lot of people, they go through AA, they go through the 12 steps, they go through their own healing journeys, and it's all great stuff. There's so much goodness there. But you're also projecting out to the world, to the universe, your reality and what you're creating. So when you continue to tell people or yourself or God or the universe or our creator, I am this, I am an addict, I am so forth and so on, you continue to stay in that loop. You are going to continue to think about yourself like that. You are going to continue to feel feelings of someone who is that, because you are projecting to yourself and the reality you want to create that you are that person. When you start to think of yourself with love, with kindness, with joy, with how fucking awesome you are, with more openness, more receptiveness, when you start to look at yourself as healed rather than healing, you start to become the version of yourself that is already past the point of needing to hold on to those past situations or those past beliefs. It's a huge thing to do. You need to let go of past situations, and you need to not look forward to what's going in the future. You need to be present now. Be present today. Be aware of what your thoughts are now, not what they were last year or 10 years ago, and suffering these things that no longer exists. They don't exist. And you're letting things get to you. You're letting things manifest in your reality from years ago that mean nothing. No one else is thinking of most of those things besides you. And although when you're doing drugs or you're drinking or you're in a negative mind state, although you may feel points of shame, you may feel points of guilt, remorse, sadness, that is okay. Don't cover it. Feel it. Feel it. Sit with the feeling. Absorb in the feeling so that it can pass. What happens with a lot of times with people that are in recovery or people that are having a hard time getting through their addiction is that they either cover these feelings and emotions with drugs and alcohol or a relationship or food or whatever the case is. But they also don't give themselves time to feel why they feel this way. So, what you want to do is this, and this will heal you. I promise you this. One, you want to start noticing what times of the day you're having these thoughts. A lot of times, it is a pattern. Some people, it's right when they wake up. Some people, it's in the afternoon. Some people at night. Some people when they're completely by themselves. Some people when they're in groups. Start to become aware of when you're having these thoughts and patterns form. Because what you want to do is, once you become aware of them, you then can start to change them. You then can start to silence them. The first step of any recovery of anything in the whole world, doesn't matter what it is awareness. Because how can you recover from something if you're not aware you're doing it? It's just a pattern that you're living out over and over and over again. So 1, become aware of it. 2, start to distance yourself from those situations or patterns that are starting to arise. So what I mean is, maybe here's an example. You go to work every day at 10 a.m. and you work at a job you hate. And when you start walking to work, you start having these feelings of anxiety, of wanting to do drugs or alcohol. Fine. That's okay. Sit with that for a minute. But maybe change your walk. Maybe listen to a podcast that makes you happy. Maybe listen to some good music. Maybe drink a coffee and go a whole different route. You cannot stay in the same energy pattern, in the same loop, and expect different outcomes. So start to become aware, number 1. Number 2, start to change your energy patterns. We are all energy in the end anyway. So start to change your energy. You will notice that things will change. Your thought processes and your energy of the situation will change. Number 3, start to distance yourself from things that bring you into that place, whether that be TV, whether that be you don't work out and you want to, whether that be the same old friend groups, or go into situations that you don't like to be in. Start to change some of those, and you will notice that God, or the creator, or the universe, whatever you want, will start to have these things exit your life when you're ready to take action. Okay? So that's the 3rd step. The 4th step, start to tell yourself you are great. Use mantras when you're having negative thoughts. I am great. I am love. I am kindness. I am healed. I am abundance. I am a spirit having a human experience. Everything is working out to my highest good. At first, it is going to feel fake, and that is fine. When I used to do it and look in the mirror, I'd be like, what am I doing? What am I doing? This is so dumb. But now, when I see that I have reprogrammed my mind to look for the good in things now, I see so much better things. The law of attraction has come to me. My life has changed. People, places, events have started to arise in my life without me doing anything, because I've learned to control my thoughts and emotions. Remember, your thoughts and emotions are not you. They come from somewhere else. There is no need to let them beat you up anymore. The more you allow that, the more you are staying a creature of habit. And you are just you're being just like any other animal would be, just instinctual, doing the same thing over and over and over again. And the final step for you is going to be, write down these occurrences. At first, journaling seemed ridiculous. It did. But after a week, after 2 weeks, after a month, you start to go back and you look at how you thought versus how you think now, and you notice, I'm changing. I am fucking changing. Before your own eyes, you will notice you are changing. You will have a physical representation of your change, because you yourself will continue to talk in your head. We all do it. But when you can see on paper, week to week, month to month, that your thoughts are becoming better, they are becoming more positive, they are becoming more loving, they are loving you, you are self-loving, you will notice a change in your life. Give yourself this chance. Watch your world transform. You will start to feel different when you walk out the door every single day. I see it in people every day. I see how much potential they have that they're not putting to use. Be the potential. Be the growth you want to be. You're going to struggle a little, but struggle is growth. Do these 5 steps and watch your world transform. I love everybody here. Good luck with everything, and hit me up if you ever have questions about how to control your thoughts and emotions even deeper.